Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah.
Woo!
We make plays every day.
Oh, they're here. They're just waiting for me to give them the cute Jamaicans. We got Scooby-Doo in the house. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Scooby-Doo. Ah, yes. Welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogart Scott Free, here with my esteemed colleague, The Goo. What's happening, Goo?
We in the building, week 6.
I know you're coming off a good week.
It was a good week for the Goo. You know what I'm saying? We're rolling right now. All the hard work we put in this offseason, all the phone calls that we made. You know what I'm saying? You blowing up the line.
It was the Jamaicans.
And the Jamaicans.
Well, right out the gate, follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408. Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. Thanks. Feel better. What we talking about today? We're doing a week 6 recap. Go game by game. We're going to talk about some shit that's worth noting. We're going to go through the injury updates or the current injury updates while we go game by game. And I think we're just going to
break it down like we normally do on a Monday. We're going to get right into it. We're going to tell you what we saw.
And we're going to hit you off with the waiver targets.
Oh, yeah, that's the given one here. We'll talk about the waivers.
For fantasy, week 7.
Fantasy implications, the goods, the works. If you're a regular playmaker, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. First game of the day.
Right back to Lundy.
Yep, we're going back over to the seas to London. Bad accents already. Off to a good start.
He always tends to go Irish, Scottish.
Yep, but no matter going there yet. We'll go there in a little bit.
Yeah.
Carolina came over and man, they made Winston look like not even J-Dub. What did
he was famous Jameis.
That was famous Jameis.
Yeah,
he got real famous.
Jameis is the bad one.
5 picks and a fumble, 6 turnovers total.
Yeah, just on him alone, huh?
Well, yeah, they
had like 7, right?
I
think there was a special teams turnover. Yeah, but that's not important.
A lot of turnovers in that game. Only the Niners can win when you turn it over 5 times.
Jameis Winston still put up a ton of yards and had that touchdown, so he might have still done his thing for you to a degree.
Yeah, I mean, if you play in leagues where you get like 300, 400-yard bonuses, maybe a couple points for those.
Oh, yeah.
He salvaged me in one of my leagues, same kind of thing. He got me like 23 points with 6 turnovers.
And he ran in the 2-point conversion too. So
he got some money. Chris Godwin did his damn thing again. Go ahead.
Because, ask me why. Ask me why he
does he do his thing every week?
Who?
Chris Godwin.
It's because he has God and win in his name.
And he is truly winning. Mike Evans showed back up on the fantasy radar, 9 for 96.
Ask me why.
Why did he show up?
Because he hangs out with Chris Godwin, and he has God and win in his name.
Any fantasy, O.J. Howard, there was a sighting. He had 2 catches in that game. Cameron
Brate
got the touchdown, though.
Ask me why O.J. Howard got
How did he finally get 2 catches this year?
Because he had a talk with Chris Godwin, and Chris Godwin said, I got God and win in my name.
Yes, he does. Again, all of our analysis.
You can tell I love Chris Godwin.
Straight from the analytics department.
As
always.
For the record, we are the head of the analytics department as well.
All right. Any concern? I mean, you kind of liked Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones in this matchup. I gave you the.
Yeah. They both scored touchdowns, didn't they?
Ronald Jones had 10 yards and a touchdown.
The Goon did the other one.
No one really did anything. Those touchdowns were insignificant.
I didn't say. I said they're flat. Yeah, you know what? I did say it.
You did say it. And you know what I said?
Yeah, and I remember that.
Yeah,
that was a good soundbite.
Just wanted to bring that back up.
Yeah.
On the other side of the ball, Kyle Allen, solid 227 and 2 touchdowns.
Good streaming option. Pat on our back.
CMC got slowed down. He did get a couple touchdowns. Salvage today.
And you know what too? That rushing touchdown was beastie. And so was that receiving touchdown. Like Are you
talking about Curtis Samuels? Oh, CMC. Yes, because I did
Curtis
tell you it was going to be the Curtis Samuels day.
You did call that. I was about to give you wops on that.
And because I'm quick to pat my own self.
Well, no, it's all good. Because Carlton Davis, you know what I'm saying? I was like, they eventually put a better corner than Carlton Davis on him after a while. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dang.
Well, he wasn't really torching them. DJ Moore did his thing, 7 for 73, 10 targets for DJ Moore.
Dude, it's just one thing we'll take from that is that secondary just anytime they're Hopefully they don't all of a sudden get it together in their bye week. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bully the shit out of them with the receivers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jameis is looking for those two guys just heavily. So Godwin and Evans, they're 10-plus target guys every week. You love that. No issues. Jameis, I mean, 6 turnovers. Should he be worried about his job at all?
He demands 10 targets a week because he has God and wind in his name.
All right. There it is. I'm going to hit you off with the next game because and we're going to move over to Cleveland where the Browns were in the game, man. They almost pulled it off, but Hustle Wilson right there, everyone's MVP. He's doing his thing right now.
I know. Monday morning I wake up and motherfuckers are like, Russell Wilson's the MVP.
That's the
but
armchair
you know what,
quarterback
though?
overreaction.
I'm going to tell you something.
Why isn't he, though?
No.
Tell me why he isn't.
No, let me tell you something. Let me remind you.
Let me tell you
called that
something.
shit. You called that shit.
What did I say?
You didn't say he was going to be the MVP, but you said that he's the most entertaining and most efficient guy to watch besides of Patrick Mahomes. And you said that like after week 1.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Right here on the GMM network.
Right here on the GMM. Yes, I did say it. The guy can't be touched in the pocket. He does whatever he wants. He is the straw that stirs the drink, as they say. But the actual drink is Chris Carson. I don't know what he might be the straw. I don't know.
I'll have Carson on the rocks.
24 carries, straight bell cow status. He produces RB1 results every week, pretty much. He's getting
and
25.
They be throwing that ball at that
25 plus
too.
touches
He be
every
catching
week.
balls.
It's not a show unless I bring up my love for Chris Carson and to say, I told you so. Other than that, sad news in that game. Our boy, who brought us favorites such as...
Man, he's brought
classics
such as Bambi. Classics such as Pinocchio. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fantasia.
Pour a little something out for our boy Walt Disley because he is officially on the IR, tore his Achilles. He's done there. Luke Wilson's got. He's stepping up. Is it we grab Luke Wilson? I see him getting out in leagues.
I wouldn't. I mean, you know why? Because they've had Luke Wilson. They've drafted a Walt Disley because they seen something in his blocking and in his receiving game.
Do you think they wish they had Nick Vannett back?
Yes, because Nick Vannett. Well, they traded him for next to nothing. It was basically like we get some. They actually traded him away for another tight end and a round.
Jerron Brown got 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, not chasing
Does that matter?
No,
not
chasing
just
that.
garbage.
Because more importantly, he rotates with like David Moore and who else is there? There's another guy.
David Moore. Yeah. No, that's it. Jerron Brown.
Yeah.
Some scrubs. But as for Walt Disley, him being out, does that affect the passing game at all? Does it do anything for that team? Change anything? Or do they just keep doing what they do?
You know, he was out there helping for our boy Chris Carson in the run game. You know what I mean? He would clear some paths too. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Luke Wilson, he's predominantly a blocker.
Probably, yeah. So he helps the run.
Yeah.
All right, enough of that. It doesn't really affect anybody. We love Seattle. If you own anybody on Seattle, you're really happy with them. So, other side of the ball, Cleveland played good. OBJ showed up.
You mean played good?
I know Nick Chubb had a great game.
OBJ peeked his head out of the gutter.
He had 11 targets. They made a concerted effort to really force.
He had another one of those fucking highlight reel catches too.
Yep. It didn't look like he would have counted, but it ended up counting. So he got the 6, got the 100. Had a big game. He's got a bye this week. He's got the Patriots next week. So this might be all you get from OBJ for.
You know what they're gonna do? Spoiler alert! They're gonna put the McCourty twins on him just to fuck him up.
Yeah. He'll probably have a pretty mediocre game there.
Is
there any signs of life from anybody you saw? I mean, Nick Chubb, you weren't too concerned about.
Nick Chubb, baby.
I guess the real question I'm asking is Baker okay and OBJ okay, or are you still like tripping off them?
All right. How about this? If you're a Walt Disley owner, you know the man who brought us such classics as the Prince of Egypt. I guess that's not a classic.
Is that a classic? No.
Nah. Anyways, Walt Disley. If you're a Walt Disney owner, maybe look at Ricky Seals-Jones.
Yeah, 3 for 47. He got the cheap touchdown. I mean, that's all you look for in tight ends.
Hell,
touchdown dart.
Well,
throw.
we got some tight end dart throws in our waiver segment anyway, so we'll get onto that. But other than that, man, you know, I just still get worried about the Browns, like just. Trading away their linemen to bring in OBJ, and they just don't. They kept looking stupid for it. They made a conscious effort to get it to him. When they need to realize they just need to run Nick Chubb, that's how they're going to win.
Yep, they did that. They had a good shot to win that game. I
Yeah,
felt like Seattle was going to win. I think we talked about it on the Pick'em show. I thought Seattle
you know what?
would
It pissed me off because Browns didn't even cover it. Fucking
No.
pissed me. And
Well, they
that's
had to
what
win. They were favored by a point or something like that. But
Yeah.
all right.
Or but because there was a point where they're, you know what? Fuck that. We'll move on.
No, say it.
No, I was gonna say, because I was gonna say, bro, what was the original? I was gonna bring up the original, how it was them plus it was the Browns plus whatever, and then as the week went on, it was like fucking, yeah. See.
They didn't cover anything. All right. The Houston Texans went into Arrowhead and upset the Kansas City Chiefs, 31-24. In a really great game.
Remember last week?
Yeah.
And I was like, as a Patrick Mahomes owner, or even just for the Chiefs in general on offense, I was like, do you buy into any of the ankle? Remember, I was like the ankle, or because that'll affect his mobility. But plus with Wiley and with Fisher out, and you know what I mean. Then we were like, oh, it would probably be more Damian Williams. It wasn't even
That's
that.
what we didn't see.
Exactly.
You're a Damian Williams owner.
Oh yeah, I'm
one carry for 6 yards.
I'm worried about the whole thing in general. Like Kelsey's not the only one I'm not worried about, really.
Well, I mean, Tyreek Hill had a great game.
Yeah, for sure he's back.
I mean, the main guys are back for pretty much Hill, Kelsey, and Mahomes.
All right.
There's no worry with those three guys. We can establish that, right?
This is what pisses me off and worries me at the same time.
The running game.
People are going to be able to run and have extended drives on that defense for the Chiefs, right? Just like we saw in this game.
Carlos Hyde did 26 for 116 and a touchdown.
Right?
Deshaun Watson ran all over
extended drives that you can stay on the field and keep them off. And then when the Chiefs get on, you know what they do? Bomb to Tyreek Hill. And that's just alone because they might be like, we need to score fast. Tyreek Hill.
I didn't realize Tyreek Hill had hops like that. Did you see that first catch?
Dog, when you're running, have you ever seen a cheetah? A cheetah will run and jump over a car.
He had hops. He got up there.
Bruh.
He's back. He's back.
With that, none of that. And then, you know what? And then even when, times he was getting tackled, I was like, okay, he's good.
Yep. You asked if we were concerned about the Chiefs. Mahomes, no. Hill, no. Kelsey, no. Passing game, no. The running game, like you said, if that line is as beat up as you say, they ran it 11 times in the game. And your boy Damian
they were
Williams,
losing from the jump street, right?
No, they were up 17-3 in the first quarter.
You're right.
And then gave up 20 points in the second.
That's right.
And they really blew that game at the end of the second quarter.
That's right, because the Damian Williams fucking touchdown to set it all off. That's right, and that was it.
Did he score? Oh, he did score a
Yeah.
touchdown. That's right. Oh, he salvaged it still, though.
No, he had it
How did I
from the
miss that?
jump, and then it was all shady after, like pun
Damian
intended.
Williams had 2 touches in the game. What do you mean he
But
had
it
from
was
the jump?
all in that first drive. That was it. That's what I'm saying. It's not like they put him in and all of a sudden later on. No, if he started the game.
Still 2 touches is
I'm just saying though, he started the
troubling.
game, and that pissed me off.
Troubling.
Bring it up.
I'm bringing it up because
Bring
there's
it
a lot
up.
of people
Yeah,
who are
you're right.
relying on Kansas City, and
Yeah, you're right.
a lot of people invested in Damian Williams in a second-round pick. So let's boo this man. Let's boo this man. Then.
No, I'm just booing Shady. That's who I'm really booing.
He didn't do anything either. But
I know, but still though.
Is this game
That's
more
what
of a-
made it stupid for our second round picks. Because if you were drafting at a certain part of
I
the
remember
draft
you were
season,
upset when they signed him. Now, does this
look at the Shady McCoy.
is this what the running game is kind of going to look like, or is this an outlier?
I like it if that's what the running game is going to be like. If they're going to pass to the running back, and when I say back, I mean the dark winged duck. Because Shady just fucked the fuck up, Shady.
11 runs, 35 passes. They're going to throw it a lot. I don't, if you have them, you keep them. Obviously.
I mean, like I said. Okay, let's get to the game.
No, yes. Well, let's talk about the other side of the ball first before we get to that.
First
the
of all,
Texans,
yeah.
they produced. Deshaun Watson was money in the bank. Did it with his legs, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Nuke was about to fucking shut everyone up, and he drops the touchdown pass. I say shut.
Hopkins. What?
Yeah,
is going
Hopkins.
on?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. He didn't drop no passes last season.
Are we talking about Hopkins?
Yes, we're talking about Hopkins.
Did he have drops today?
He had a drop. He had a touchdown pass drop, and it would have just made his day look like a Hopkins day. You know what I'm saying? Like a Nuke day.
Yeah, he.
Like milk.
It seems like he can't run routes past 5-10 yards anymore.
You ain't lied about that. You ain't lying.
Do you see anything?
Line is so trash. But here's the thing. The line's so trash, but he'll manage to find Will Fuller down the field. You know what I'm saying? If the line was so trash, why isn't Kiki QT blowing the fuck up? Why isn't Duke Johnson blowing the fuck up? He's still trying to make plays down the field. He's just he's not. He's like scared now.
Who, Watson?
Yeah, to try to test whoever be on, because he be getting the double coverage love. Hopkins, that is.
They're all over him. Yeah, I mean, he didn't play scared. That's for sure. He played like
No, but not when it comes to any other
Watson,
option.
that is.
It's almost like there's an agreement now this year, like after week 1 or 2, where after week 1 even, because he blew up all over Marshawn Lattimore. Remember?
Right.
And so week 2 comes around, he's like, you know what, dog? Tell you what, I need you to just be as a decoy out here. Is that cool? You good? We good? You know what I mean? Think of the little dabs.
The decoy got 12 targets.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
This
trying
game
to
is different.
I'm trying to make some kind of sense.
This is the best Hopkins
with
game
anything.
we've probably seen in what 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and he had 9 for 55.
Oh, it's the best game. Oh yeah,
best game only because of the 9 catches
since week 1.
Basically. So it's pretty
hasn't had
brutal
any
over there. Is it going to
touchdowns
get any
since
better for him? Or are we all just like people are selling the fuck out of Watkins?
I mean,
or
you know
Hopkins
what?
right now?
I'm steady on the side of like buy low on him, like, or maybe not buy low. Maybe take like a WR2 and you know.
I think the real sharp
and a WR
veteran guys are
want them.
going to buy low on
Yes.
Hopkins, but I mean, if we're looking is this? It doesn't look very consistent right now. Like they're going to just force it in here. Like you said, it looks like Watson is the guy.
How about
I'm
this?
going to throw it to the open guy. How about that?
this
Like,
on air
I
in
don't
our
need to-
super flex in the TFL?
Yes.
If I was to give you Jared Goff, who's going to play Atlanta, then the Bengals, right, and Nuke, would you give me Patrick Mahomes?
Jared Goff and Newt for Mahomes.
Yeah. See? Exactly. The sharp guys.
That's not a buy low though.
No, I know it's not. But I'm saying you're sharp. But when I say I was about to say the sharp guys, they want to buy low or just have them, right?
Buy low would be selling somebody like
Well,
playing
I'm
a
not.
receiver.
I'm not
Let me
buying
see.
low. I'm trying to sell him.
You're trying to sell.
Yeah,
him.
I'm packaging him.
Then that's not a buy low. Yeah, you could shine him up.
I'm
still.
talking about if
But
you're the
Mahomes,
if you're the non-owner. This is different. This is different. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on air because it's different. That's super flex.
Talk to me off the air, bro.
Yeah.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
I love it.
No.
I seen the hamsters running on the wheels.
If Jared Goff didn't throw for like 40
Listen,
yards,
he's
versus
gonna
us,
play the Bengals, and then he's playing the Falcons, and then the Bengals.
We'll talk.
Yes,
We probably
we'll
won't.
talk. Okay, but Kiki QT, non-existent basically, and snap counts not anything notable. Kenny Stills, I think when he finally comes back, it's just gonna be all muckery. The homeboy Fells, he's kind of interesting, right?
Fells,
Aren't you getting more interested in him?
He didn't. Oh yeah, he's 6 for 69.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean they look like more of a dump off offense, and they're trying. The teams
Right?
are trying to slow
and how
down.
come Kiki's
the
not
deep-
eating?
the deep,
Because
he's-
guys like Fells.
Because Kiki is not
Guys like
we-
Fells, though, I'm saying they live in that short dump off area.
Sure, and that's what
Shorter
Watson's looking to
A-dots.
do is extend the plays and just get rid of it somehow, some way. So,
And then on the other side with Tyreek Hill, right?
yeah.
Is that with him back? Screw everyone else, huh? The Pringles of the
Pringle,
world.
you can close
Yeah.
the can of Pringles, toss those.
I like that.
Miko Hardman, those guys are almost.
Yeah,
Demarcus Robinson didn't get in the scorebook at all this week, 0.
Nope.
An absolute donut. Those guys, I don't think you can rely on them anymore because they're going to be feeding Hill, Kelsey.
Yep.
You might
is
catch
this,
those
is this
guys
the
might
best
catch
thing
the
for a
ball.
Patrick Mahomes owner? It is, huh?
For
Just
Mahomes?
concentrated to his homeboys. These other guys.
Yeah,
like-
because for Mahomes, yes, because those other guys like Robinson and Hardman,
Yeah.
they're still going to be able to catch their long ones. Or
Oh, yeah.
Watkins when he comes back, wide receiver 2 now. Or,
wide receiver 4,
no
you
longer,
mean?
yes, exactly.
Hold on. Hold on. Him and Shady together. Shady and Sammy, and they just haven't been a same team. Just fuck both of you. You understand me?
All right.
Great guys in real life.
Yep. All right. Well, you know what? For Mahomes, though, like I said, those other guys, that just opens it up for those other guys. So Mahomes is still going to be fine, bro. You don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
he'll
you
be good.
know what I mean?
No,
So
we're
you
good.
ready to hit me with the next game then, Goo?
The next game, are you sure you're ready for it, bro?
Yeah. This game's in Miami, though.
Are you sure it's in
Yeah.
Miami?
But you know what? Because it
had a different feel to it.
If it would have been way better if it was in the motherland, Scotland. Oh, fire up the bagpipes! Terry McLaurin. The laddie.
He turned up there in
He showed up in South Beach.
He didn't wear a dress. He had
He had a kilt.
He kills the Miami Dolphins.
Not a skirt.
Oh, the laddie.
One more time for the laddie.
Fire up the bagpipes again.
For the laddie.
Daddy. Laddie McLaurin.
Terry, the Scottish lad, McLaurin. Oh yeah, I love that kid.
We all do.
So
What happened?
the Redskins go out there and then they got that dub.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, how about? Oh,
That was an ugly ass
This is
game.
the ugly ass game, but
very little
But
to
there's
talk
some
about.
fun stuff in here.
Okay.
We got another glimpse
Of the Fitzmagic?
of the Fitzmagic, and he was about to win the game. And like, you know what's funny? Everyone's like, Drake was told to drop that pass, and I'm like, you know what I love about that? Because they're probably like. It's probably Fitzmagic. He's he got the magic going. He's like, he's in the huddle, and they're like, hey, they telling me that you gotta drop this pass, Drake, but I'm gonna put it right on the spot, right? He puts a little magic dust on it. Maybe if he has it in his beard. He coats his beard with it. He just kind of shakes it off and onto the ball. You know what I'm saying? Bam! You know what I'm saying?
A little
Hits him
magical
right-
beard dust made him
Yes.
drop it.
Hits
That's
him
what
right
you're saying?
off. Hits Drake off. He has to drop the 2-point conversion for the winner because they are tanking for
That was terrible to
whoever
go for
the
two.
fuck.
That was
Yeah.
a bad call. I don't care if you're undefeated.
Kick the motherfucking extra
Played it-
point. Going over extra. You know why?
Because they know they're done.
No.
Because the lie.
No. Yes. So we can have another
They do.
chance. Another overtime.
Let's go down the field.
Terry McLaurin, the Scottish lad.
Our boy, the lad, finished with 4 for 100.
Oh,
two
that's our
touchdowns.
boy.
You know
He's
what
your
I,
boy,
I
too.
saw as I opened up this box score is that
Uh-huh.
Case Keenum only threw for 166 yards, and I'm over here
Because
talking about
AP.
AP 23 carries 118. That's AP can retire now. He's done. He's not doing anything the rest of the year.
After beating Miami,
done.
the way he did, where he ran all over him, put him right in the Hall of Fame.
He's ready to
I
go
mean,
there.
he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, but
Yeah, you don't want to count on those guys ever again. You had your fun, AP. Even Chris Thompson, he didn't do jack shit. Fuck the Redskins, other than our boy, the Lod.
the Lottie Jamaicans.
Does Ryan Fitzpatrick start next week?
No, because like I just told you, he be having the Fitz magic dust.
He's
in
good
his
for
beard.
like 2 wins out of the next 4 games.
Exactly. You know what? They're just they're watching the Redskins, bro.
That's the team they're worried about?
Yeah, like okay, they gave them they made sure they lost to the Redskins. Those are the 2 teams that are going to be fighting for the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. There's a lot of incentive not to convert that second down or that 2-point conversion. Excuse me.
And then come on now, you know it's like,
Come on now, man.
like bruh, like they're about to go all L's.
Yeah, it could be 0-16 over there this year. All right, enough of that game.
Jamaicans,
Enough of that game. The Vikings, your boy Corky Kurt,
Jamaicans,
put it on the Eagles secondary.
Woo!
Can you dig it? Your boy Stephon Diggs lit it up for 167, 3 touchdowns.
Woo!
The FanDuel darling
Yeah, I was about to
himself,
say,
Stephon Diggs.
my boy the Goo he cleaned up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna disclose the money, the
Let's
dollar
just say
figure.
Stephon Diggs had to be in the FanDuels. He was there. Let's just say that.
And the DraftKings too. DraftKings FanDuel, give us money.
We'll take all
God
we can
fucking damn
get.
it. Give me money.
They beat the shit out of the Eagles, bro. The Eagles didn't look too good. Carson
And
Wentz
Carson
salvaged.
Wentz is still good.
He salvaged his 300. Jordan Howard.
300 on that defense.
It was
Shout out to Miles Sanders. He was one of our
the
calls.
game script called for it though.
He was
They
one of
were
the
getting
calls.
blown out
Hey,
early.
Darren Sproles, stay away. They put what's his face on IR. Corey Clement, he's on the IR. Yo, it's time for Miles Sanders, man.
Yeah, Miles Sanders 3 for 86 and a touchdown. He didn't get anything on the ground though.
How many targets? I can't think.
3
of it.
targets. So
So it's just 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
he's not
that
there
great.
quite yet. And his snap count went down to like 20%. When theoretically he should have been out there more because they're playing. But you know what? The game was actually close pretty much the whole time. It was close. Bro, it didn't get away from them until a while.
It was 28-10 or 24-10 at halftime.
Yeah, but still there was okay.
It
how
got
about
close
this?
for a second, but
the Vikings couldn't run on them.
They did 35 carries for $122.
Total. Oh, they both had 60 something? Because
Madison had 63
I was saying
yards.
Madison had.
You
So,
saw
so
that.
what's his name had 62.
What do you think of that split though? 14 and 16 on the
I like
on the
it.
carries.
I mean, just you know what? This is what I think about it. I just think, and if you have Dalvin Cook, you know what I'm saying, you better hold on to some Alexander Madison.
if you have
too.
Dalvin Cook and you don't have Alexander Madison, you're I don't know what you do.
You're not gonna trade for him, but
I mean, if you got
if you have Alexander Madison like I do, and I don't have Cook anywhere except for one spot,
you're gonna drop those guys. Anybody who sits on Alexander Madison's gonna drop him at some point. They might pick him up now after this week.
I usually drop him and then I pick him up.
That's why he gets dropped everywhere. But if he got dropped and you're the Dalvin Cook owner and you didn't jump on him, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Boo yourself.
Give your fucking head a shake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then we'll boo you.
Is Kirk Cousins back, or is that just a matchup?
He's gonna play Detroit next week, and then they're gonna emphasize on the run. You know what I'm saying? Snack Harris and Harris. Is it Harris or Harrison?
Harrison.
Snack Harrison. The homeboy Jared Davis. He's a beast. These guys are gonna have their handfuls dealing with Cook and Madison, and then they're gonna try because that secondary is legit
for Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collins. What's his name? Walker at safety. And then the other dude, Darius Slay. Obviously,
we saw him tonight against Green Bay do their thing.
Yeah.
Your boy Zach Ertz. What the fuck?
You know what? We're Jamaican horns for him still because we love you, Zach Ertz. It's what it was. I thought he would eat this game because when they put him in the slot a lot. And and then technically, I also even said the same scenario for a Nelson Aguilar who would be in the slot because whoever's in the slot, that's the way you would attack them through the air. That this Vikings defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Zach Ertz 454, Dallas Goedert 5 for 48. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that? You worried?
No, because
you should be worried.
I expected that though.
Zach Ertz is.
I expected the tight end to eat.
Is the third round bust.
I expected the tight end to eat.
But what happened to Zach Ertz, 10 for 120 guy he was last year?
It was attrition.
Where's he at? Alshon Jeffrey got to 10 catches now.
It was attrition. There was no Alshon Jeffrey like that for a cool amount of the season last year, like 3-4 weeks or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? By then, is
Zach Ertz still top 5 tight end in your book? Is Zach Ertz still top 5 tight end the rest of the way?
Yeah.
Why?
Deshaun Jackson, hurry up and come back.
You think that's going to help him?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because
Deshaun's the one catching the ball.
Because right now, all you have to really do is game plan for Alshon Jeffrey and Zach Ertz. That's what coordinators are on right now.
Correct.
That's it. You need one more piece on the outside. That's how that system works. It's the Andy Reid system. It's a ripoff.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Look, Mahomes was playing bad for the last couple weeks, right? Because he was missing his speedster. Correct?
I mean, if you call 300 yards, no picks, bad.
Yeah. Well, come on. We're spoiled with Mahomes.
Yeah, that's why I don't say he was bad. He's never been bad.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Spoiled. You're right. You're right.
So is it top quarterback always? No.
Listen, here comes them 35-point games on unusual now with Tyreek Hill back.
You think? I don't know. I mean, the Chiefs look like they got some issues right now. So if we're going back.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I forgot about the lineman.
We're gonna be fine. Yeah, but the Chiefs are fine. All right.
Hit me with the next game, Goo.
Absolutely.
All right.
Your boy, the Ginsu.
I said it like a question.
Your boy, the Ginsu.
Oh, shit.
Did not have his razor sharp swag this game.
Right. He was just Gardner Minshew.
He was Gardner. A couple more games of that. They'll be talking about Nick Foles. Nothing great over here. The Saints, I told you they were going to win that game.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I took the Jags to cover because I just believe in the Minshew, the Ginsu, but he didn't show up.
Despite the heart-to-heart with the owner, Jalen Ramsey didn't play in the game, and our boy Frankenstein went for 8 for 89.
I was so happy to hear that news.
Yeah, I mean that was the only thing.
You know what? Because
really was salvaged.
You want to know what Jalen Ramsey does to receivers?
He gets in their heads.
Yeah, no, not he. Not only
that's
does
not
he
from
shut
me. That's
them
from
down.
AJ Green.
Not only does he shut them down, but then he gets in their heads so tough that they even have trouble with their career after. Where's AJ Green right now? He just, even though he keeps getting hurt, he's just been fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because he told him he was soft. You know what I mean? He might have told him, hey, Michael, your head is big. What are you thinking up there? Thinking you can go against me. You're soft. You know what I mean? Because, that would hurt my Frankenstein's confidence. Because, Michael Thomas, a.k.a. Frankenstein, he's made from different parts of different humans that are put together to create.
This is what he would tell him.
He was soft. That's even straight facts. He just can't.
Hey, Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's been kicking it here.
His time's almost up. I told him that it was easy.
It was easy.
Which it was.
Hey, Jalen Ramsey, go back with the Jamaicans.
Yeah, no. This game was absolutely crap. Leonard Fournette got his 20 carries, 72 yards.
He's kicking it in the green room. Jalen Ramsey still?
I don't know what's up with him.
Still
He
talking.
ain't coming back anytime soon. He's on some bullshit right now. That game was crap, though, for fantasy purposes.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater was okay.
Okay, real quick. What was the Leonard Fournette line?
20 for 72. 6 catches, though, for 46.
Yep.
So he
This
did
is
rack
what-
up the
you know,
yardage.
You want to know why I wanted to point it out?
Yes.
Because him and Chris Carson are steady the best running back values right now.
It's looking like that. Fournette had a third-round value on him.
Yeah, because, obviously you better play PPR or fuck your life. And we're talking PPR right now because these are two guys.
Yeah,
who
fuck your life.
They never would really catch the ball. And then so that's where the people were putting them, fucking all you public. I'm not saying the playmakers because the playmakers, we smart. We like this, that the public does this. They put the ADP and place these motherfuckers were as such in the fourth round.
I can't take credit for Leonard Fournette. He was a stay away from me.
Me too, because I've been burned by him by injuries. But
why are we taking credit for him then?
No, we're not taking credit for him. We're just we're talking about how these guys. Oh yeah, of course, Chris Carson. Yeah, that's us.
Chris Carson, I take a lot of credit for.
Yeah, that's us all day.
Leonard
But
Fournette, I
I'm
gotta be
talking
honest,
about
full
Leonard
transparency.
Fournette is one of the greatest values right now because even in a bad game script wise, he's gonna rack up the receptions.
Yeah,
Getting them targets.
He's pretty much all that did.
And then DJ Chark is
did-
helping them, is opening it up for Fournette and all them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Chark Knight.
The Chark Knight. All right, enough of that game. We're gonna move over to Baltimore, where
Hit me with the fucking
where
next
it
game,
really
dude.
was our boy Louisville Lamar, who ran wild. He was the leading rusher on the day in all of football.
Yeah, pretty dope.
19 for 152.
Shout out to
Gotta love that.
shout out to Louisville Lamar.
Kind of an ugly game. Mark Andrews had a good game.
Shout out to Mark Andrews. I need a nickname for him.
You do. 6 for 99, man. He could have got that 1 yard.
Shout out to the medical assistant.
I get pissed off when they have 99 yards every time. I'm
Because
like, man,
you-
dude, can we
because you
look?
play with
Can
them
we
bonus
review the
leagues.
game? We can find 1 yard somewhere in that
You
game.
play with them bonus leagues. I don't like them bonuses.
It means something to get 100 yards.
Come
It
on,
used
dog,
to
fuck
mean
that.
something.
I don't know. I just don't like bonuses in leagues.
Why?
I don't like.
You earn it.
You're got like okay. Say it's a close game.
Yep.
Right, and then you're feeling good about your 6-point lead, and this guy has 99 yards, and he gets one more reception to put
Yeah.
him over with that fucking shit, and then
like a
then he beats
touchdown.
you. That's whack.
Why is that whack?
Because it's not a touchdown. I'm more of a literal kind of guy when it comes to that. That's why.
That's fair.
I'd rather find other cooler ways to
It
get
means
points.
it used to mean something to rush for 100 yards, to
Yeah,
catch 100 yards. That number, that triple digits, it means something. 300 yards passing, it means something.
I'm fine with that, with those kind of bonuses.
That's what all it is.
It's way more rare.
That's all it is.
For
You
a quarterback
That's all
to
it
throw
is.
for like over throw for 400. How about that? Put a bonus on a 400-yard game.
You sound like the swindler right now. You don't
Really?
like 300?
Shout out to the swindler.
You do get a
no,
bonus.
because in the passing league, 300 yards. Carson Wentz. Shout out to Carson Wentz, Jamaicans.
You get a bonus for 300,
Carson
400,
Wentz just threw
500.
300 on
You
Vikings.
get a bonus.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I mean, and I'm saying I have him in the league, in that league with y'all. Where it gets
You got a
bonus.
bonus this week.
I just don't like it.
Congratulations.
I just don't like it.
Interesting.
It's like Drake. I don't like the way he walks. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like that he's nasally. That's how I feel about bonuses. It's like Drake.
Is that the reason for your record in that league?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
for sure. Everyone's bonusing on me. No, my reason for that is because this guy, the guru, makes this league as complicated as he can so he can barely even win it. And he's talking big now, but the fantasy gods don't like arrogance.
Yes,
And
Jamaica!
I'll humbly be winless in that league because that's the only league I'm out of
Hey,
5 I'm doing bad.
I eat humble pie on the regular. You know that. You know that. I'm back on top in the GKL, by the way. You noticed that, right?
No, I don't pay attention to that. I only pay attention to my shit.
Oh.
And the reason the fact you're trying to point it out again is fantasy gods see it and they don't like arrogance.
I sat down and I was humble and I rose the ranks back to the top where I started. All right, enough of that. We were talking about the Bengals and the Ravens. Joe Mixon, he busted. My boy Auden Tate, 5 for 91, 12 targets.
I like Auden Tate.
He showed up. He was the only guy.
He
Tyler
had some
Boyd.
cool catches,
I gotta
man.
say one thing. I was 100% wrong about Tyler Boyd on the last show. As much as I want to take credit for Stephon Diggs, I need to be booed for telling you
Boo
that.
you?
Yeah, boo me. Because
Okay.
I said Tyler Boyd was.
Boo this man.
I said Tyler Boyd was 10 catches in the bank.
Well, you know what? Boo me too. Because I was letting you. I wasn't just let you take all the heat. I was on him too, and in multiple leagues I played against him, and I made a phone call. Jamaicans.
You made a phone call.
Yeah, come on now. I was like, don't be having Brandon Carr on him when you have him in the slot. And guess what they did? Marlon Humphreys shadowed that motherfucker. And I said that
Is that what happened?
I said it on last week's show. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Is that why Alex Erickson had 4 for 47?
Yes.
Fuck. That sucks.
He's the best receiver, hands down.
I don't know why
that
that
they
matter. I
have.
won the league I had him in. So either
all
way,
good.
for fantasy,
Arrogance.
fantasy,
The fantasy gods are duly noting.
watch out for AJ Green. He should be
Should be alive still.
He should be coming back.
He should be
soon.
just alive right now. Like in life.
He is alive. I saw him on the sideline.
Yeah. He's
get
just
you.
alive. That's it.
Lamar Jackson, though, man. I want to talk about him again.
You know I'm like a non-believer when it comes to bullshit, right? And I am on the side that AJ Green never comes back
That's not
to the Bengals.
I like that. That sounds like something the Swindler would say and bet 200 on.
Oh shit! Shout out to the Swiller. You fucking owe me still. But you know what? We're not. It's all good because we're just me and the goo. We're just eating this humble pie together.
Yes, that's what we do. All right, enough of that game. Louisville Lamar, he got it done. He ran wild. Still worried about his passing though.
I'm the Dolphins in that league.
You are the Dolphins. You were the Dolphins last year, and you're the Dolphins this year.
Oh no, I was the Cardinals last year. I'm just wherever Rosen's at.
You're right. You're right. You've got work to do, my friend.
It's all good. Nobody's trading me, but you know what? Let's get off that.
You know what? You might be 0-5 in this league, but in this game, our boys, the 5-0 Niners, put the dogs on the Rams. You know what I'm saying?
What was the score?
20-7 for to take the second to last undefeated team in the NFL. I don't know what I'm even saying right now.
You know what? We're not. We're just
fucking
gonna pause,
flustered.
and we don't even want to talk about the Rams. We're just gonna hit zero to it. I don't even think there's anything to discuss about the Rams.
And fuck the Rams.
Woo! We're gonna bring that back. Woo!
Run that back one time. Hold on,
It's just a snippet, so because you know what I'm saying, we don't want to get sued. But
Hey.
yeah. Undefeated.
5-0. We will rock.
Jamaicans.
Yeah. That went smooth. All right, Niners. They held Jerry Goff to 78 yards.
I was just hot that you're shitting on me about my record in that league. That league sucks to me because I'm losing it. It'll be great to me when I'm winning it.
The key is the draft.
And one day.
And you blow the draft every year.
Yeah, especially when I signed Damian Williams in the second round, and then that morning, Shady and everyone breaks me the news. I'm like, for real?
You were drinking the Kool-Aid.
No, I'm talking about still like he was a great pick there until they signed Shady. Yes.
You passed on one Julio Jones.
Fuck Julio Jones.
No.
Till this day, I'm gonna say that.
You can say it, but you got Damian Williams, so
yeah, you're right.
have fun with that. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
Feel
know.
better.
No, I love that.
Why?
Because it's your own demise.
You're just watching me sink right now. That's
yeah.
what you think I'm doing?
Fuck yeah, on wax. Thank you.
First of all, in that league, in the East Side League, I will.
Are you undefeated still?
No, I'm 5-1.
Oh, you lost last week. Oh, that's
yeah.
right. That's
I'm
some freaky
5-1.
shit, though.
I'm 5-1, and
you
I
deserve
will
this, though.
fall apart. I will fall apart.
Now he's trying to hit the reverse jinx. He's trying it all.
It happens every year.
He's trying it all on wax.
It happens every year. Just ask Carson Wentz and his ACL a couple years ago, and Antonio Brown.
Oh, that's what happened to you?
Yes.
Oh, and then Antonio Brown, that same play right in the playoffs.
I had both of them, and they were both like,
Yeah.
You know, that's here nor there. Let's talk about our Niners, though. Damn it, 5-0. Put the dogs on the Rams. No Todd Gurley. Really, the Rams didn't.
You know what? Fuck that.
Run it out.
Undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
We need that longer snippet on that one.
That's good. We will rock you and then I cut it.
Tevin Coleman, man, he's back. 18 carries for 45 yards. I told you they would use him a little bit more in the running game. Jorge, 8 for 103. He was a beast. Your boy Jorge. Any takeaways fantasy-wise from this? I mean, Jimmy G was solid. He didn't throw a touchdown, though.
I think
Threw a bad pick, actually, in that game.
Yeah. I think what's kind of cool is that like we owe if you look at Sean McVay, he's kind of a ripoff from our boy Kyle Shanahan,
Right.
And it's like we're out.
Wow, Sean McVay is now a ripoff.
Yeah, he always
he
has
was the
been.
greatest thing since sliced bread.
I didn't say that.
Last year. I didn't say
I
you
never said
it.
that.
I didn't say you said it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what was said to me.
Listen.
And now he's a ripoff.
Oh yeah.
How
Okay.
the
How
mighty
about
have
this? How about this? How about this? What the Rams were always good at doing is scheming guys open and making things look complicated and then just hitting them with a screen pass where it's like just the confusion was. That's what we were doing.
This game was a struggle,
You know
bro.
how
The
many
Niners
times
didn't
I know,
really
but
do
you know how many
anything
times-
special.
We're just showing some fancy shit and doing simple shit, screen passes for real. We were out Ramsing the Rams. This is what I was trying to get to.
The Rams are a mess without Todd Gurley. Clearly, Todd Gurley is the key to Jared Goff's success.
But you know what, too?
Because Jared Goff was
I
flat
have
out
to take
pitiful.
away from this game on the Rams side. Darrell Henderson, you said it last week, dude. Why the fuck? First of all, Malcolm Brown, he's looking good. First couple carries, he's like 7 yards a carry.
Yeah, the
And
first drive.
and then that was it. Then he was just trash. And then when they finally get to Darrell Henderson, I think it was like in the second quarter, they finally give him a carry and he looks cool. Like, and then it's like every time he got the ball, he's cool. And then he fumbles, or not fumbles, he fucks and drops that screen because they're like, oh, what? They were like, what? Shanahan's doing a screen game? My shit? It's like, no. Hey, Sean, that you really ripped it off from him. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Then he's like, well, we can do that. Then fumbles. You know what I'm saying? But you're right about the Gurley thing. That offense went through Gurley. No Gurley.
Without him on the field, there's no threat of the run.
And you know
I said it before the game. I was telling
but that line is not
somebody
good either
Malcolm
right
Brown
now.
wasn't going to be able to run on us. And the first drive, he looked good. He made me feel like, oh shit,
Like, oh my God.
oh my
You're-
god.
I was too right.
But then it came back to reality.
Right,
and
right.
He couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
And so,
He's not Todd Gurley. And Todd Gurley's not even Todd Gurley anymore.
I mean, the passing game over there was brutal. I mean, what is that? What do you
Bro,
attribute that
it was
to?
like what they're a team that's like well coached where they have the 25 to 30 scripted plays that they practice all week. Then they have the go-tos if they ever need to insert for situations. And it's like it was like they had nothing after that first drive. The Rams.
No, they were absolutely brutal. The Niners put it to them, and I think the Niners realized very quickly that they didn't have much. And
Is
the
it
game
more
script came
our
just like-
Niners are legit as fuck on defense?
Yes, 100%.
And then you mix it in with it's actually both because we're legit. As
We
fuck on
went
defense.
super
but then you mix it in
in
with
that game because we got they realized that the Rams weren't going to be able to do much, even despite that first touchdown. Especially, I think we came back and answered, and then we came back in the second half. And I told you, now we are 5 for 5 out of the half on our first drive out of the half, scoring touchdowns. 5 touchdowns, 5 drives, 5 games out of the second half. Fucking Kyle Shanahan.
And you know
fucking
what?
Do your thing, bro. You're
Yeah,
fucking
hell
killing
yeah.
it. That's a crazy stat. 5 for 5 on touchdowns out of the half this year.
I love that.
That's a great stat.
You know why? What was Shanahan the first time he came to the Niners? What were we? We were not a second half team.
No, they were also not. They were incomplete.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, though. Like we still, even with Brian Hoyer at the helm at the time,
Right.
every game we
Fell
lost was a
apart.
possession.
We fell apart.
No, but every game exactly fell
Right.
apart. We couldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we got handsome Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what's his name? Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Here's what I'm worried about. Here's what I'm worried about. If the Niners ever get into a game, which is going to come at some point soon, where they get down early and don't control the pace of the game, I want to see how they respond and have to shoot out.
Okay,
and come
maybe
back.
what,
Because
like
I don't know if they have the firepower to come back in a game. They can definitely control the game and play the
was it
defense.
a Cam Newton led Panthers coming up?
Kyle Allen might still be in there. You don't know.
Okay, then what else? A Drew Brees led Saints down the road. Like what team? Like our defense is pretty good as long as barring any injury. I think
There's
we're
going to be a game where something weird happens. They get down at some point. And if they have to, there's going to be a game where they have to come back this year. And if they can come back from like
spoken like a true realist.
No, but that's
no.
the
I'm
thing.
saying I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying you're a
'cause
realist.
They've been up every game. They've controlled
Yeah.
the pace of every
Well,
game.
you know what? And that's how we want to keep it. Jamaicans.
That's how we want to keep
That's
it.
how we want to keep it.
But
That's part of the
legit,
game
but
plan.
Hey.
Part of the game plan.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Can let them know who we are. And what we gonna do? We're gonna fight. Cut it.
Cut it. All right, enough of that. We're going to cut that game. We're
Hit
going
me
to
with
move
the next
over
game. Go.
to the Cardinals, where the Swindlers, Mount Rushmore Falcons choked the game away. 34-33 they lost. I started Matt Ryan over
Murray,
Deshaun
baby.
Watson in one of my in one of my leagues.
Hey, as you should.
And it paid off for me.
Bruh,
Not by
Matt
much.
Ryan
Not by
is
much,
fantasy
but-
gold right now.
He sure is.
Matt Ryan is 2016 Kirk Cousins. Matt Ryan is not 2016 Kirk Cousins, 2015. Where it's just, and 16 actually, and 17. Just a motherfucker's going to go 5,000 yards, bro.
That's all they
Because
got.
that-
Devontae Freeman showed up. He got a couple of touchdowns in that game. Shout out Hernandez for shooting him over to me. I'm waiting on that hoodie, my Belichick hoodie. It's inside, never mind. But
Now he's calling himself Belichick.
I didn't say it.
You
I
just
have
said
a
it
text from
yourself.
Hernandez saying he's going to send me the hoodie like Belichick.
Oh,
Send
okay.
Edelman.
Okay.
Send
But
Edelman.
shit, yeah, Jamaicans.
I don't want to put it on the air. Austin Hooper, 8 for 117 in the tug. Julio, 8 for 108. It was an everyone eat day. We knew that.
It was the Cards.
We knew that.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Patrick Peterson's coming back.
Yep. Are we chasing the Cards still?
no.
Yes.
Yeah, but the secondary guys now. He's going to come back in racing. He's going to come back. He got suspended for PEDs. So that means he's going to come back, juice to the gills,
Ready to get
acute vision, sharp, and he's shutting down every fucking receiver.
it. This was.
Every receiver that he chooses to shadow.
We'll check that out next week. We'll look at that on
Hold
Wednesday.
on. Who are they playing? Oh, damn, it's going to be a tough game for my fucking... Oh, he's probably going to fall around. Okay, hold on. Wait a
What
second.
team are you even talking about in your head? Because
No. I'm just thinking about who Patrick Peterson's coming back on next week. Who's the Cardinals playing next week? That's not important.
Not important right now.
Yeah.
This is the reaction show. We'll get to that
Yes.
on Wednesday.
Go ahead, continue.
Oh no, I was just saying this was Kyler
Okay.
Murray's best game
Yeah.
as a career, or best game of his career.
You're the one that stopped me from what you were saying. You're like, what did you?
We're not
think
going
about
into the Arizona
You tried to
schedule.
peer into the mind.
I did because
Of
you were
Bogart.
like, "Oh, he's playing this guy." Oh,
Yeah.
You went Chris Berman on us.
Oh, stop comparing me. I don't even, guys, I don't know.
You don't
know
know
who the
Chris-
fuck Chris Berman is.
You don't know Chris Berman?
No.
ESPN. What?
No.
What?
I think ESPN's like the devil.
The Raiders. No one.
I know who Chris Berman is.
Don't
dog.
fuck with
Don't
me
ever
there.
compare me to him.
That's my Chris Berman.
Pretty good.
Thanks.
Actually.
David Johnson.
It really was though. Because I'll never know what the fuck that guy's saying.
David
that's
Johnson
funny.
played 34 yards rushing, 68 in the air. He was fine. Chase Edmonds. Got some money in that game. Got a touchdown.
I mean, hey, Jamaicans, we told y'all we were
67
crazy enough
yards.
to flex him. Even if he does play, I flexed him. He got me. He helped contribute
You
to
played
a
him in a
dub.
league.
Yeah.
I had one league where I was desperate for RB3, and it was between him and Daryl Henderson.
And you
I
put in
put-
Henderson.
I put in Henderson last
Yeah.
minute. But I was going to play Chase, and I just kind of flip-flopped.
You know why, bro?
Didn't matter
Because
in the end
let me
because
tell
I
you
won
something
again.
about. There's one thing that me and you have in common, Goo. Two things. We love this fantasy shit, and we love bringing this fantasy insight to all the playmakers.
Oh, you play
Jamaican horns for our playmakers.
Yep.
But another thing that we have in common is that we love the gamble that we haven't seen. It's like, oh, okay, because we thrive on trying to look like the genius. It's not like we just said it, bro. Look at started him. You know what I mean? Like if he would have got that touchdown, we would have looked like okay. Mm-hmm. They
we
stopped
talking
him at the one.
Oh, Henderson?
Yeah.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
I mean,
Oh,
it was kind of
Listen,
obvious.
I started
This was a
chasing-
matchup where Chase Edmonds, I had a feeling, was going to get something regardless.
It was the matchup too, though.
Right. Atlanta's is trash.
Yeah, against receiving running backs in the receiving game. Because at the end of the day, too, they got one great run stopper. I don't want to make you look up his name because I can't think of it on the top of my head.
Grady Jarrett?
Gray Jarrett, yes. Every
like-
time there's somebody being tackled, it's that motherfucker.
Yeah. All right.
David Johnson was tackled by that fool several times.
David Johnson got 6 catches for 68 in the touchdown, so he did his thing. Let's see. Anybody else worth talking about here? Devontae Freeman. Is this the sell high on Devontae Freeman point right now, or what? Or is he sustainable?
The fact that he can run behind that line that can barely run block,
19 for 88, not bad. But that was against Arizona again.
and I don't think he's ever since he's returned, like this year, because this year was his return. I don't think he's dropped under 18 carries, right? Or no, there was some fluky shit where he had like 12 carries on one time. I mean, you don't need to look that up, but actually that might have some validity to look up because at the same time, some validity to what you're saying, whether you should trade him or not. First of all, yeah, I would say yes, trade him because I'm not. First of all, hold on. Side note, Bud Light, give me money.
Give me money.
Dude, yeah, I would trade him.
He's had 8, 11, 16, 12, 11, and 19.
Okay,
carries.
see. I wasn't even on point.
No, you were way off. Because
Because I don't own him because I would never care to. And yes, move him.
Well, I'm asking for a friend because I'd like to move him, but this is if you're worried about Devontae Freeman and you have him, this is the time to move him now.
Yeah,
because I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule yet, but half a big game, you always want to move a guy like that obviously.
Yeah.
So, other than that, fantasy wise, there's everything was pretty obvious there. Pretty good game though.
It was 2 bad secondaries that you were firing up everybody. If you're in DK or FanDuel, you were definitely stacking the shit out of this game, and you might have been pleased because motherfuckers ate.
All
across the
Tennessee
board.
Titans got ate up by the Denver Broncos over in Mile High. Is there anything worth talking about in this game? Did you see anything? Should I even open this box score?
No. Oh, there's one thing that's notable. That the Broncos they're getting better at stopping the run, 2 games in a row, which shows me something.
Was that because they're such a good run defense, or because fucking Mariota?
Balls? A little bit of A, a little bit of B, and Mariota, I should have put him on the injured list because his job is injured right now.
Is Ryan Tannehill going to start next week?
I hope so.
He was 13-16. He did a crucial pick.
Come on, a crucial pick. See, that's why Ryan Tannehill.
But he gave him a little life when they put him in the game. It's like it sparked something because Mariota.
Exactly.
He's like a fucking
Mariota's
soda
like
that you left open for 3 days.
He's like a fucking. He's like a fucking a guy who's supposed to be mobile that doesn't get mobile. It's annoying. Like he's supposed to be a dual threat guy with like accuracy and
he's not
and
a single threat.
efficiency
He's
and-
no threat. He's not even a dual
he
threat.
sucks. He's like plain bread.
Welcome to the Mariota bashing hour here on the GMM.
Hold
Tell
on.
me what else you hate about Marcus Mariota. This is boo that man.
I hate the way he says his name, Mariota. Like he's a fucking samurai, and motherfucker, you couldn't even lift a katana. Fuck that shit. Mariota. Like he's fucking, like he's like the heir to the Toyota. See, now I'm just going on to. You know what? Him, Shady, and who was the other dude we always booing? And Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins, Shady, and Marcus Mariota.
Why are you so angry at Mariota?
Because he just annoys me. Because he has Corey Davis there, who's like Terrell
It all
Owens.
comes back to Corey Davis.
Shout out to Corey Davis, Jamaicans. We should trade for Corey Davis.
The Niners aren't trading for anybody.
We should trade for him.
Trent Taylor's coming back. Jalen Hurts coming back. They're not trading for anybody, bro.
I love that.
Come on, bro. Hey, I told you. My boys. I just told you last week. I talked to you on the show last week. I told you my New York Jets. We're going to take it to America's team. Sam Donald's done kissing hoes. He's throwing it to your boy. Your boy went young. He tossed one to your boy, the string bean. He went deep. 92 yards. Sammy D is back, baby. He's back.
Robbie fucking Anderson, the green bean himself. He's part of a balanced diet, and he's coming through for your fantasy. I told motherfuckers, and the goo was like, no. But the green bean for $1.20 and some change. And like 6, I don't even know his exact stat line, because all I couldn't stop doing is yelling, the green bean.
Yep, I had to hang up on you on Sunday.
Green bean.
You were blowing me
called
up.
you. I had to call. Hey, check this out, Playmakers. The goo. He's the stream king, so he's like watching this joint like a few ticks late, as opposed to like real time. So when I called him, I was like, "You see it?" He's like, "What?" And I was like, "The green bean." I was like, "You'll see it."
And then it happened.
The green bean.
He got 92 of his 125 yards on one play.
The green.
Very important to me. Outside of that big injury in that game, I don't know. We haven't covered any injuries yet.
Yeah, because we haven't really came to anything.
Have we not?
I bring them up, bro. I made the list. So
okay, yes, you do. Fair enough. Amari Cooper blew his quad out in that game, cost me a win. Boo Amari. No,
you mean the pooper?
The pooper.
So you might say he pooped on you.
He got hurt.
The pooper.
He didn't go. He didn't go juju. Let's just say that much. So no, we're gonna boo Juju the fuck out of Juju later. But that's anyways. The
You
Cowboys.
mean, would you?
The Cowboys.
That's his new name. Juju's new
Absolutely
name.
laid an egg in this game. Got beat by
Man,
the Jets.
they fucked up a lot of my parlays, man.
Shout out the Diggy Dog. He's a big Cowboy fan. He lost a lot of money on the Cowboys. I know that. He was talking a lot of shit. I have a funny story about the Diggy Dog. Called him.
Okay.
He's a big Cowboy fan, for those who don't know.
Shout out to the Diggy Dog.
Talking mad shit about the Niners' schedule last week. Who y'all ain't played nobody. Who the fuck have y'all played? I said, if we beat the Rams, you gonna give us your respect. He said, we'll see if y'all beat the Rams. I call him.
Did he give us respect?
I call him in the third quarter. He don't answer. Right? And you know the Jets are on that ass in the third quarter by then.
Yeah.
He don't answer, right? So after the game, it's all said and done. Niners win. Cowboys lose. I give him a call. He answers the phone.
Who wins?
Niners win. Cowboys lose.
Jamaicans.
So he answers the phone. You can tell.
Wait, who loses?
Niners win. Cowboys lose. Oh, new Jamaican.
Oh, the new ones again. They're back.
The fucking
That's random.
the rave horns. So I call the
love
D
it.
dog. I go, "What up, bro?" He's like, "Hey, what up, cuz? What's happening?" I'm like, "What's up with you, boy?" He's like, "What's happening?" You can tell he's on eggshells already. And I go, "Don't you ever talk nothing about my Niners like that again, boy." We put it, and he hung up on me instantly. I haven't heard from him. He's on the side of a milk carton right now. We're looking for the Diggy Dog. If you've seen him, shout out to Fantasy Playmakers. We are worried about the Diggy Dogs. It's been 24
He'll
hours.
be all right.
It's been 24 hours. We're going to look for him.
He's very resilient.
Yeah, no, we don't know. He's somewhere. But anyway.
I don't know about the...
Ezekiel Elliott. Let's get back to the game.
Hold on. You mean...
He's got the evil scientist laugh on right now. You can't stop it. Ezekiel Elliott finally showed up. 28 for 105. He was all they had basically once Cooper get out. I want, but on a serious note, without Cooper, they are going to struggle, it looked like. I mean, the Jets don't. It was a trap
If
game.
you're a Zeke owner... You don't want Coop in there, man, because Zeke just gets the work. Like, I think Coop is really effective.
No, they were looking at, if you look at the carries, 28 for Elliott in this game, especially they were down big the whole game. That's all they had.
You think
That's all they had.
theoretically do they even consider firing Jason Garrett?
My wife would love for them to fire Jason Garrett. She's been asking.
I think we all would too.
She's been telling him that every time that the Cowboys lose, it comes back to Jason Garrett's fault. What is Jason Garrett doesn't call the plays anymore? Why are Cowboys fans still blaming Jason Garrett? They just need to scapegoat.
Oh, she's a truther?
She's a Cowboys fan, but
No, I'm saying she likes Jason Garrett.
No, she's been wanting him fired for the last like 3-4 years. Right, but they're
shout out to the Mrs. Guru.
Is Jason Garrett really the problem in Dallas?
I think that line that's supposed to be phenomenal. As soon as one piece is hurt on it, it just always goes to hell. Tyron Smith should be back.
I mean, is that what happened in this game? That the line just wasn't good?
Yeah.
Because the Jets just put it to them pretty fast, and I mean they were up 21-6 at halftime.
Did not the Packers of Green Bay do that?
Beat the shit out of them.
Yep.
They beat the shit out of them. So are the Cowboys, what are they now? Because, after 3 weeks, and you know what's funny? You were the one.
I know who they are. We them boys.
But you were the one who said it early before like week 1. You were like the Cowboys are going to eat early, and everyone. And then they're going to
fall off.
So is this the fall off? They're 3-3 now. You know the Giants are a game back of first place.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Danny
to think about?
fucking Giants. Look at that. I didn't know that.
Giants.
And think about it. They still got teams like the Patriots on the docket. They still got teams like who else they play? All the East, and they play the North. Excuse me. Yes. They still got the Vikings on the docket.
Yes.
Excuse me. They still got Chicago on the docket.
You got another one? A burp. That was a burp.
No. Okay. I know. I'm just keeping it in continuity.
You were like, you had it going.
I got the burp ad-lib.
You had it
the
going.
burp ad-lib between every.
It was hot, bro. It was working. All right. So on the other side
I know, right? It was in succession.
It was working.
Look at. Would you believe that was scripted?
No. But
Jamaicans.
Right. So Sam Darnold's back.
You mean my boy Darnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator? He just defeated Mono T-1000. and he's connecting with my boy, the Green Bean. The Green Bean.
Get off the ground, bro. Get up off the ground.
Oh, man, I love you, Rob
What I was getting to my point is that, people who don't understand why quarterbacks get paid $30 million a year, pretty much now. You look last week, Luke Falk he couldn't even get a first down. Yeah. You bring your starting quarterback back, you could beat a team.
You know what they do though now? Though, if they like the quarterback enough and he was good enough for them, when it comes time for them to get paid, they're gonna pay them whatever the rate is, so they don't leave elsewhere.
Is Dak losing money or what?
Yes, he is.
You have to pay quarterbacks $30 million.
You have to pay Dak, or he'll walk, right? And someone will pay him.
Right.
The Titans, 40, or the fucking Come on, dog. The Titans, bro. Or come on, bro. Fucking the Bucks. They don't need to be connected to Jameis Winston. They don't need to pick up his 5th-year option. You know what I mean? The Cowboys are going to pay him.
They have to. There's no choice.
He could be shitty as fuck. That's why I said we're living in
Does it matter how... Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is... Does what
if you're good enough...
at this point matter toward how much he's going to make?
No.
Since we're worried about contracts here in the fantasy playmakers.
We're talking about Dak, right?
Yeah.
You mean Bogard Prescott free?
Yes, that guy.
No, he's just Dak. He's Dakota right now. He's Dakota.
All right, so we're gonna move over to the Chargers and
should have took that $28 million or whatever the fuck they're $30 million a year they gave you. You dumb
He's
fuck.
still gonna get it.
Yeah, you're right because that was on there.
You can only make more. You can't really lose.
Hey Siri, call Jerry Jones.
Do you mean one of these, Jerry?
Oh, I don't have Jerry Jones's number.
I knew Siri was gonna answer. Yeah. All right, we moved to Sunday night where the Steelers pretty much beat the shit out of the Chargers with the third string quarterback.
Hey, that show we had great. I mean, on the last show we had great analysis on this game when we were previewing this game.
Because I told everyone to jump on Benny Snell Jr.
No, listen.
And then I dropped.
No,
him?
What we're talking about is like, okay, we also did say Pittsburgh is a great streaming defense because of the banged up line.
Shout out my boy Devin Bush.
Yeah.
Is he a junior? Let me see. Is he a junior?
I think so.
He's just Devin Bush.
No, he's just Devin Bush.
He's the
DB.
I think he might be.
He's the DB that plays linebacker.
Dude, I love that.
Oh, he's a beast.
So in my IDP league, the Swindler, my brother, goes up and he goes, "I'm picking the biggest beast in the draft, and I'm picking the biggest beast." And he picks Devin White. Right, Devin White,
and you're like, and it reminds you, it sparks into me. Oh shit!
And then I go, oh okay. No, I already was on Devin Bush.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It reminds
so I go up a couple rounds later.
He's not the biggest beast.
I was just like, what do you know? Because I know my brother's all about the swag. You know, what I mean the drip. So Devin Bush, if you've seen Devin Bush, especially if you watch the draft, he's 100% drip and all that. So when I go up to pick my IDP, I see Devin Bush the sticker's still there. I say, oh shit. And he goes, man, motherfucker, that's who I wanted. I didn't want Devin White. I wanted Devin Bush. And I said, wake your
wake your game up, Swindler.
Now he's part of the Guru squad. He put up 25 for me this week in my IDP
I seen that.
Love me some Devin Bush. Steelers D is legit. And you could think Devin Bush.
I didn't mean to boo that.
No, boo the Swindler for drafting Devin White.
Yeah.
And not knowing
so they
shit.
booed for correctly
and for not being a playmaker.
But you're making horns for the Steelers defense. They put it up. Yeah. I love being right. Here's the thing. We need to start being worried to a degree about the Chargers. Not that saying that we weren't already worried, but shout out to Hunter Henry.
Yes,
because Hunter Henry.
We told you to jump on him.
Yes,
people did.
My co-host, my esteemed colleague, the Goo. He made sure that you guys were fully aware that Hunter Henry was coming back, and this was 3 weeks ago.
Maybe 2. Don't give me that much credit.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Don't give me that.
At the end of this week, it was 3 weeks.
I'll take it.
Come on, we're in week 7. God fucking damn it!
I'm trying to be humble, bro. You know I'm about humble.
Shut up!
No, I won't shut up. Damn it!
I'm just saying with that humble shit. Get the fuck out of here. Be the Goo, Jamaicans.
I am the Goo.
Anyway,
see the record.
Anyways,
where are we at?
Rivers, man, Gordon. I mean,
the running backs were non-existent in this game.
Yeah. Well, I called that though. You
also called fire them up as RB2s or flexes this week. I might have signed
off on that. Yeah, but you know what? It was more like I was signing off on you saying it.
But I was signing off on you. Wait, how do you sign off on what I'm signing off on?
Because I said the Steelers are a tough run defense to run on. And I said, maybe. I said, I called it an Austin Eckler game because he would have the receptions, but that was like non-existent either.
Didn't have it for anybody.
That front.
was
Plus,
a Hunter
your
Henry
boy Devin
game.
Bush and fucked it all up for all of them real early where it put them in a
Bush.
position.
I love Devin
Yeah.
Bush.
I'm saying.
What are you saying?
No, I'm saying your boy fucked it all up for them early because he was responsible for both those big those big turning
turnovers.
points. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was early, so it put them in the hole right away. And then so whatever game plan they had with trying to run with Melvin Gordon, and or at least trying to attempt to run against that front, you can't run on the Steelers. The Steelers
They
are
abandoned the run. 44
Exactly.
passes, 14 runs in that game.
Vance McDonald, non-existent, not fucking with him.
No, I mean,
I was
they're
never
really
doing
only
no
throwing
Vance
to
dance.
James Conner.
Exactly.
I'm
just
going to
saying
say
that.
this, and it's not what and no one's going to do it, but Juju is droppable.
No,
He's
not.
droppable, bro.
He's packageable.
He's
Pause.
okay, but I mean it like no one's ever going to drop him.
You mean
but he's
like
going to
technically,
be that
if
bad.
if you take the name out,
If his name was Deontay Johnson,
if you take
you would
the
drop
name,
him.
yes,
If his name
exactly.
was Ryan Switzer,
If you
you'd
take the
drop
name
him.
out of
Yes.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
But other than that, he's droppable. And I
We're
told
start-
you, I've been telling you,
This is the Bogart class. This is the Bogart original. We're calling Juju "Would you" this season, as in would you start him?
No.
Would you Smith-Schuster? You wouldn't.
I'm not starting him anymore. I tried to trade him in a league and I got vetoed.
Hey, ironically, we're talking about this game, and I need to take a piss because that was
This
on
was
the last show.
same game.
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead and take your piss. I'm gonna
Steer the ship. Dude.
Oh, there's only one more game left to steer. But as for the Pittsburgh side, James Conner got banged up in that game. He did have a monster game though, 7 for 78 in the air, 41 on the ground, a couple touchdowns. He's a little banged up. They're going into the bye. Benny Snell Jr., 17 carries. I told you grab him. I hope you grabbed him. I grabbed him. I also dropped him because I needed to pick up a kicker. Oh, no, I picked up someone else. But, yeah, Benny Snell, I mean, they do have the bye. You still want to hold on to him if you have an open roster spot. If you're struggling, you need help, don't hold on to him because they are going into a bye. So he's going to be useless this week. Juju Smith-Schuster, bro, drop him. No, don't drop him. But he's terrible. He's awful. 1 for 7. I mean, the game script was kind of like don't blow the lead that they got early. So, I mean, I don't know. You're not going to drop him, but definitely that's somebody you can't start until, I mean, you see something from them. Their whole passing attack is just pretty much dump off, play action, dump off to James Conner. And I don't see it progressing to be anything more than that. So, fuck them. Fuck Juju, because I was like, he's going to be the number 1 receiver in football this year.
Did you say that?
At the beginning of the year.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yes, it was a bold call of mine.
And you know
I'm
what?
going to say it right here
I
on
think
the air.
you know what's crazy is to be contrarian. I remember telling you, "Fuck that! We've never even seen him with number 1 coverage." But then I remembered the one small sample size. Bringing it back to that year, I don't want to bring it up, but that year
You
there
bring
was
it
no
up.
Antonio Brown, and then they played the Texans. And then and the Texans still had oh no, they didn't have AJ Boye anymore. But whoever was on Juju, he was raping him. I was like, well, we have seen there was a small sample size with no Antonio Brown.
I
where
drank the
Juju did his
Kool-Aid.
thing.
I drank the Kool-Aid. And now I'm paying for it.
Well, you know what though, it's not technically your fault because there's no Ben Roethlisberger.
Like I could have gave you Juju in that Michael Thomas deal.
I didn't want Juju.
I could have. Back
I
then
don't
in week
like-
1?
Bruh.
Week 1?
This is clearly
Say
documented.
it with such
Hold on.
disdain in your voice
This is
now.
clearly
But back then?
Listen, this is clearly documented.
Is it?
Clearly
Check the
documented.
archive. Check the
My
archive.
disdain for one Ben Rapisberger. I rest my case.
All right. We're going to put them to rest.
Oh yeah, hold on. If somehow, some way this week, playmakers, and you can clear room. If some, and I don't like, but you gotta start looking ahead, especially motherfuckers that need a W. Go ahead and hold on to the Steelers defense because whoever has them is gonna cut them if they have them, or if they're floating around. Make some room. They're gonna come back play Miami.
Yeah, great call. Love Steelers D. If they get drops, like you said, grab them. There's only one game left, and that was the game this evening, the Monday Night Football game, where our boy A-Rod, I don't know why he's our boy, but friend of the show, A-Rod, he never came.
The Guru's estranged cousin.
He
Had big eyeballs.
Oh, that's right.
No, because I didn't get that. I was
see
like,
he sees
your
the-
eyeballs are like regular size too, bro.
What do you mean?
No, because you said you're like who's big eyeballs? You thought I was calling you big eyeballs. I was like,
Who
no,
the
that's
fuck
what
you
I
calling big
I
eyeballs?
was like, that's what I call Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, your shit don't even look like your shit looks regular.
Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
My cousin back in the day said I look like an owl.
Hey, that's kind of tight. Owls are wise though.
Yep, and I can see. I turned my whole head. No, never mind.
He's like,
But so like I said, they beat the Lions 23-22. They did cover.
oh my God.
We both love the Lions to cover.
Yeah, to cover.
They should have won the game,
bro.
They kind of
Did you remember? We literally said the Green Bay Packers will win this game, but we like
the Lions to cover. Yeah, the number was 4.
right, bro. It was like mafia shit for real. Because they could have ran it in, and he stopped on the one. And technically,
that's a smart play. Actually.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a smart
football play. But I'm just saying though, like everyone I know, that was like screaming, "Oh, what the fuck!"
Oh, classic. Yeah, if you have
mafia shit. You know how many people lost money because of that? I'm like, oh, not me. I had Detroit to cover.
I'm looking.
I was loving that. I was like, kick the field goal.
Yeah, that was your boy Jamal Williams who ran for 104 tonight. 14 for 104. Yeah. Aaron Jones. 11 for 47. He had a rough game. He had a fumble and a bad drop.
Yeah. Happened early. Matt LaFleur is a real asshole. He's, let me tell you something. He's kind of up there with the Adam Gase.
I was going to say, is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. Okay, do you remember circa last season when he was with Tennessee Titans? The whole Derrick Henry, Deion Lewis debacle all the time?
I remember Derrick Henry going crazy the second half of the year last year.
Exactly. Not the second half. More like the last 6 games.
That's kind of the second half.
I'm just saying, though, there were still 8 games prior, or was it 10 games prior to that where it was like, come on, just feed Derrick Henry. He literally goes with the hot hand, or if like, say in this case, Aaron Jones started off bad, just reverts to the other guy. And the other guy started doing well. He's like, oh, hot hand now.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Jones.
Pick up Jamal Williams, though. We're going to go through
I think a lot of people, we've been saying that.
Yeah,
Jamal Williams.
it's true.
So, still we're gonna keep banging that drum.
Yeah, we're gonna go through these. We're gonna go through these. I like this show. It's kind of an extended show. I like it. But we're gonna go through these injuries and these waivers. You know what I'm saying?
In just a moment. But as for fantasy takeaway, no Devontae Adams in the game. Aaron Rodgers threw for 283 still. Hit this guy Lazard. That's their main receiver. He scored the go ahead touchdown there at the end. All right.
Strange.
Who was it? Geronimo Allison looked like he broke his wrist or something in that game.
He's got concussion, actually.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
He got hit on the wrist.
Yeah, no, for sure. But he was getting looked at for a concussion. That's what I read. I mean, he did go back. It did look like his wrist, and he did go back in the locker room.
Your boy MVS only got 2 targets in this game.
Because MVS is not my boy.
Not anymore.
MVS is like, here's the thing, dude. MVS is a great number 3 at best.
Is he a great number 3 in a football team or like fantasy wide receiver?
No,
3?
fantasy wise.
You think he's a good wide receiver 3?
Yeah, if you have why not? Okay, if he was your third receiver,
trash.
If he was your third receiver this week,
I wouldn't have been happy. He came through with 2 for 40. What, 2 for 48?
Oh, that's right. He didn't get the touchdown. Never mind.
No,
it was Lazard.
The Lazard guy did.
The Lizard. I want him to be a thing.
Lazardo.
Ooh, Lazardo even?
I don't know.
I just remember saying, who the fuck
was
that?
Yeah. He doesn't get a nickname yet. The Packers had a bunch of bad drops in that game.
Yo.
Who was the dude? Shepard took one right off the dome for an interception.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be a dick this week to all his receivers. And he won the game. He's still going to be a dick.
I always look at Aaron Rodgers as the guy who, like, he's a Sagittarius like me. Shout out to all the Sagittarius Jamaicans. He reminds me of a guy who would just be like, carefully document all the shit we're going to nitpick.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. But then, because you know why? He's going to show up to you with a list of shit, of fuck
He's
shit
going to talk to everybody like he talks to his State Farm agent.
Yes, no, but I'm saying, though, he's passive-aggressive to the degree where he's going to let it boil up, and he's going to hit you in the film room with all these. He had the film guy go cut all your fuck-ups, and just look at this guy right here. You know what I mean? This is you. Stand up there. You know what I mean? Stand up, Shepard. Look what you... This motherfucker lifted the ball over his head like he was going for a 50-50 ball. You're fucking returning it. Get it tight in. Stupid fuck.
Okay, Phil. Back to fantasy on this one. Carry on didn't do shit. 34. He did get a touchdown.
The touchdown, yeah.
Kenny Galladay had a good game. 5 for
21. This is really pissing me off about Carry on Johnson, though. What they're doing is because then they all of a sudden McKissick and then the other Johnson is hella getting in the mix. It's like they cut. There's
another Johnson?
Yeah, Ty Johnson.
He didn't even get a carry tonight.
He got in one time.
No, he didn't.
For like a screen, I think.
He didn't. Oh, he didn't get in the box score.
Yeah, he was in there for a screen play.
Jamal Agnew got the next.
Agnew got a lot of work that pissed me off. That's the other guy I was from. Like this motherfucker.
He had 1 carry. You're mad at Jamal Agnew?
He was on there a ton.
He was in a snap count
Yeah,
maybe. We're talking
exactly.
snap
Come
count.
on.
Carry on, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're looking at the hindsight. Yeah.
Fair enough. No more really fantasy
production-wise.
input from this
It was
game.
like, you know what's crazy? Damn, even Galladay. What was Galladay's target?
9 targets.
9 targets. Okay, cool. So Galladay
Stafford
was
threw for
still...
265. He didn't throw a touchdown though.
No.
So
It's
they
that
weren't that
defense.
good. The defense was good. It was
Both defenses are good. I like both those defenses moving forward a lot. Corky Kirk Cousins might come back to earth, as in be Corky Kirk against the Lions next week. You know what I'm saying? I like Green Bay as fuck against the rain. I don't even want to do it. Yeah, I was gonna mock them. I don't even like that. I don't even think that's funny.
who? The Redskins?
No, the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders?
Yeah, to be like, I don't know. I'm good. You know, because then, you know what I'm saying? You got fucking the Green Bay Packers playing them. They're a great streaming defense next week. I guess, you know what? Let's
We'll
just
get into that on Wednesday. Why don't I'm gonna go through this.
Well, I mean,
injury,
we do kind of involve streaming defenses too tonight because this is like the waiver show. You know what I mean?
Is this the waiver show?
Yeah. Well, hello, the recap / waivers / injury reports. So we're gonna hit you off with all the injuries right now.
Did you send me defenses?
No, I didn't send defenses.
All right, I can pull those up.
I was
easy.
pulling them. I was saying them though as we went along.
Fair enough. So on the injuries, we covered most of these. Todd Gurley, we didn't talk about.
Well, because he's just still questionable going.
Right.
We're
He's
now
one of
because
those
now we're
guys.
going into week 17 too as well. Like,
Okay, so yeah, Todd Gurley, James Conner's got a bye, so he's someone got
Yep.
beat up. Chris Thompson, fuck Chris Thompson, he's on the Redskins.
Yep.
You want to talk, Rashad Penny didn't play. Walt Disley out for
Yeah,
the
but
year.
come on, tell him these
Emmanuel
niggas bad
Sanders,
guy.
what's up with Emmanuel Sanders?
he has it's a knee.
Is it bad? I didn't see it.
I don't know. He said they say he's going to be ready for Thursday. They've still got to list all the injuries that are notable. These guys are fantasy
Amari
guys.
Cooper, I think he's gonna miss next week.
I think so
And
too.
it's
They,
against
well,
the
no,
Eagles,
actually,
man.
they said
It's a good
they said it's a
matchup.
thigh contusion.
Quad. I thought I heard quad.
I heard quad initially too.
Who's your source?
I mean,
No, don't say. We don't say them on the air. We don't say our sources on the air. All right, never mind.
why you ask me then? Trying to compromise my sources.
Alvin Kamara, you put him on here.
Yeah, because it's notable because, you know, because Latavius Murray is actually second on my pickups for running back.
You know, let's just get straight into the pickups. We all know.
No, the injuries out. Man, come on.
I mean, what? Josh Gordon? What are we gonna say? Most of
Yeah.
them we're gonna have to monitor. None of these guys are out.
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, they're not. None of these guys that I ever list are ever all the way out. The ones that are out would be at the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in this case, you know, Gurley's up there.
Evan
he's the
Ingram's hurt.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris Herndon got hurt this week in practice. He's gonna be out a little bit. Jeff Swain got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
He's on the list. So those are the major.
I put
injuries.
TKO, huh?
TKO.
I like it.
Yep. So the waiver targets you put up here, Auden Tate. Who
You didn't want to go 3 more names. This motherfucker wanted to get right to it. There's 3 more names.
Ooh, I don't have 3. Oh,
No, I'm talking about when you were trying to say let's go right to the thing.
No, because the injuries.
I know.
are
And I'm like, come on, just get to Jeff Swain so he got knocked the
fuck
fuck out.
Jeff Swain. He did get smacked though.
Yeah, I know.
That's rough.
Come
But,
on,
okay, so
notable.
your waiver targets again, Auden Tate, who we've been saying for the last 2 weeks.
Yep,
Get him.
because he's still available. A lot of leagues.
Robbie Anderson.
Did we kill that blunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one thing we do with blunts.
That's right.
Throw
Bloody.
him up, God.
You ain't lying.
We throw him up, God. Your boy Dante Pettis. He's Mr. 70% snap share. What do you want to elaborate on him?
Yeah, just he's worth a flyer to pick up. I'm not saying start him, but I am saying pick him up and start him against the Redskins.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
fair.
it. I'm already putting the flag on it.
Devontae Parker. You want to pick him up?
No, but
put-
I put him on there because it's notable. He's producing. Come on.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not coming on.
Hey,
that one, no.
we're not being specific. There's deeper leagues out there where these guys are worth noting.
You put
And
Demaryius
there's-
Thomas, Deshaun
Yeah.
Hamilton, and
Uh-huh.
Jacoby Myers on the list. Another guy that
Yep.
I didn't see on your list that I was looking for, N'Keal
Okay.
Harry. Practicing
Nah.
again. Now he's practicing again. If Josh Gordon's beat
Jacoby
up,
Myers is that guy
why would it be him instead of the first round draft pick?
because
Or
they
was he
don't.
a second round? Was he second
Oh,
round?
yeah?
N'Keal Harry.
All I have to do is say one name:
Who?
Sony Michel,
What does that mean?
first round draft pick. They're
Too
doing the
soon,
same
bro.
thing with him.
Too soon, bro.
Just saying.
Sonny Michel's their bell cow.
I'm just saying it's
What do you
an
mean?
organization.
What do you mean? Sonny
Okay.
Michel is like top 10 in carries this year.
Listen, I'm saying like the concern you used to have with Sony Michel.
Jacoby Myers has been healthy, correct?
Yeah,
He hasn't done shit really. Hasn't
because
done anything?
people in front of him were healthy.
Right, but if
So he comes in the game.
my theory is that with if Philip Dorsett is
You got that
out,
lighter?
Philip Dorsett is out. Say Josh Gordon's out. N'Keal Harry will be a better play than whoever you're Jacoby Meyer.
Still a rookie. Still Belichick.
Doesn't matter.
He's gonna get like 10% of the fucking snap share.
He was actually getting a lot of reps in preseason, and there was some hype on him before he got hurt.
And then he got hurt.
There wouldn't have been a Philip Dorsett. There wouldn't have been a Philip Dorsett if Harry didn't get hurt.
Philip Dorsett still would have been there. They might not have been a Josh Gordon. And then there ever was one.
They would have brought him back.
They would have had him. They're
like a halfway house.
They treat Josh Gordon like a guy they picked up off the street, which they basically did, right? They'll treat him and they'll have him in and out with N'Keal Harry, doing the same role. N'Keal Harry is.
I'd rather have N'Keal Harry than Jacoby
N'Keal Harry. In fact, yeah, you know what? Put him on the list.
Because there's more upside. We'll
put him on the list. He's a pickup. He's a speculative grab.
We're not leaving the show until he's on the list. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Running backs I see here. You got Chase Edmonds on the list. Latavius Murray, Malcolm Brown. Most of those guys. I mean, Malcolm Brown's probably already owned. Darrell Henderson. Alexander.
I put Malcolm Brown there too because you know what I'm saying. Like,
I'm looking at the guys that are probably not owned. Most of those guys are owned in most.
I actually looked these motherfuckers up though.
Okay.
Malcolm Brown I threw on there because. It's one of those things. It's against that matchup. If he happens to be floating around out there, I mean, we are talking to shallower leagues too.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're not just talking to.
You put Jamal Williams, Gus Edwards. Why would you put Gus Edwards on there? Did he do something last week?
No, but his snap count is.
What? But if he's not getting carries, what is his
he's
snap
getting
count?
Okay. Well, what's the Gus record stat line for last week?
I want to look now.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you accountable for putting Gus Edwards on this list. Because I haven't seen anything. And if I don't see it, then why would I want to believe it?
You ain't paying attention to own, but guys that you own.
You're right. I don't own Mark Ingram, but let's see. Gus Edwards had week 1. I saw he had like 17 carries. Let's see. Gus Edwards, 6 carries for 34 yards. Mm-hmm. All right. I guess I'll let 6 carries.
Bruh, you got N'Keal Harry on there. He hasn't even played a snap in the NFL.
It's a speculative upside ad.
But
here's the thing. That guy he hasn't played, so you don't know what he is.
You
watch Gus Edwards get 5 carries a week for every week. That's not going to change unless someone gets hurt. He's not Alexander Madison. He's not getting 15 carries. Double-digit carries every week. Double-digit. Alexander Madison basically gets 8 to 12 carries every week, give or take.
There's still a world where people need to pay attention to these guys. Come on, even Latavius Murray is in the same boat, basically.
Latavius, before this week,
listen. If anything happens to Mark Ingram, all the early down work's going to
right. I mean, obviously, if the RB1 goes down, these guys.
I should have specified it like
different,
that.
But yeah.
I should have specified it in that case.
Let me say this about these guys. These type of RB, like you put Reggie Bonafide or whatever.
Yep.
I put
Reggie Bone.
You put Ito Smith, Armstead, Raquel, Mark Walton, Brandon Bolden.
They're all worth
all
ads.
those guys are cool if you have a roster spot and there's
exactly.
you want to you can dump somebody and just grab.
I like how you don't let me get to it. Okay. I would have loved to say that too.
Is that what you were getting at?
Yes, that's why they're all grouped together.
Who's Darren Phils?
Darren Phils, because it's like
Darren Fells. You mean? You put Phils, Philz.
Oh, like the coffee.
Like
I actually typed
coffee.
that too.
Okay, I just had to know. Okay, but I agree with you on the running backs. Yes, you always want to grab a handcuff guy right before
this
Sunday.
Is like we're going into week 7. These are all lottery tickets. That's the lottery.
But has any lottery ticket paid off? Has any lottery ticket hit this year?
I mean, Malcolm Brown looked like it was about to hit for a sec, but then it didn't. And then Darrell Henderson. It's all lottery. That's why it's a lottery ticket. You're hoping it hits.
I feel like the lottery doesn't
unless you own the guy in front of him, then there's just a true handcuff.
True. A lot of these guys, you should if you're Gurley, you should have had Brown. David Johnson, you should have Edmonds. I mean, Cook, Madison. Those are the main ones.
You should, but they didn't. That's why they were. That's why they were hot pickups last week.
Because they are not real playmakers.
It's not about being playmakers. Sometimes in fantasy, you know that it's opportunity.
Tight ends, you put Hunter Henry on here. If some idiot drops him, he'll be like the number 1 waiver claim.
I literally,
if he's out there,
if an idiot dropped him,
right? And there's a bunch of idiots that dropped him because I picked him up in like 2 leagues for sure.
Yeah, say their names. I was playing.
One of them was in the TFL.
I was just playing.
Who had him in the TFL?
Calvin and Don.
Shout out Calvin and Don.
He yelled on
because I got beat up at tight end, so he's gonna get plugged in there every week now.
Pause. Yes.
Okay. Other than that,
Hunter Henry, goddammit, shout out.
Yeah, he came back with a
vengeance.
With a vengeance, ready to get money. You put Knox on the list. 4 Knox you can get.
Yep, he's 4. Oh, I like that. That's a good nickname.
Thank you.
Fort Knox. What's his name? I don't even know.
Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox.
Fort Knox, way cooler.
From the Buffalo Bills. He's playing against the Miami Dolphins. Enough
and then
said.
you got some names on here that were, I don't know why. Luke Wilson. There's not gonna be any volume there. Obviously,
I mean,
Josh
it's just-
Oliver. Who the fuck is Josh
The
Oliver?
guy, it's the guy, it's the tight end
On
for
what
the-
team?
for the Ginsu.
Okay, you
tight
put
end.
Ryan Izzo,
He-
the guy on the Patriots.
Yep.
Ryan Izzo. Mm-hmm. No
These
one's
are
adding
just-
Ryan Izzo.
Why do you think they're on the bottom of the list?
These are the tight ends I'm looking at. Noah Fant. Noah Fant. I told you I'm Noah Fant of Noah Fant.
Noah Kent.
Noah
That's what I heard.
Kent.
I heard someone call him that. I'm not taking credit for that.
That's way better than
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying.
one, right? Noah
Irv Smith.
Kent.
You spelled it with an E. I like that better.
Yep.
Charles Clay. Those guys all suck, to be honest. But there's tight ends suck, period. So I'm not judging you. I'm just judging tight ends as a whole.
Yeah,
The
I'm
tight
just
ends
saying you
suck.
have to throw them on there. These guys are getting targets. Their snap counts are there.
I guess
mean,
we're legally obligated to say their name, but I'm also
Yes, we are-
I'm not legally
we're
obligated to
occupationally
not
obligated.
say they can go fuck themselves.
You know what though? You brought something to my attention last week that you are truly the chalk goo,
I am. I'm Joe Public.
and I'm like the fucking contrarian Bogard.
Yeah, but you outsmart yourself, and I drink the Kool-Aid.
So it's like we're on the same line, opposite ends.
Somewhat.
you know
but
what?
my percentage, I think, is a little bit more
I'll give you that.
consistent. That's
I'll
all.
give you that because you're the chalk goo. That's why.
I play it
I'm
safe.
trying to swing for the fences like every time. I'll come around. Jamaican.
You got a lot of lottery tickets. Let's just say that much.
I'm gonna hit the lottery one day.
One of these days, but in
I'm
like
gonna
in
hit.
like week 10, when you're like 2-8, you're finally gonna get that RB1 you've been waiting.
In
on.
your league with 6 or 7 IDPs?
Yes.
Yes.
The gangster
Probably.
league. The gangster league.
The gangster league where he outsmarts himself.
Most years, but not this year.
Yeah, no, shout out.
Not this year. No, that's the only league. That's the only league. Because every other league is kind of chalk.
Now he's trying not to jinx himself.
China chalk.
Chalk is the way to go though. Season long.
Yes.
Because then
70%
you
feels
feel
like chalk.
comfortable with rolling out your chalk every week. You know what I mean? And then also, like, I believe in energies when your opponent on the other side looks at your team, they're just afraid.
You know what the hardest league for me is right now?
What?
Is the
The
GKL. Because
it's so shallow, too.
It's so shallow. It's a
It's
10-team
10-team
league,
league.
and deep benches.
Yeah.
And I like it's hard, bro. I have Watson and Ryan in that league. I'm
Are you
struggling.
not sitting at one? Look at you trying to reverse jinx your.
No, it is hard, bro. Because like last minute I pulled Carlos Hyde and I pulled and I threw in Terry McLaurin.
You know,
Luckily, the Lod.
Yeah, I would say that worked.
It worked, but like I had to bench
But you
Carlos
could have
Hyde.
both of them.
I benched Carlos
You could have
Hyde.
fit both of them in, is what you're trying
I
to say.
could have benched. I should have
You
benched
could have.
Juju.
You could have
I should have
sat
benched
Wood
fucking
Smith
Juju.
Schuster, knowing that Casey Hayward was gonna erase
I
him.
can. If there's one thing for sure, two things.
Casey
for sure,
Hayward.
is that
Shout out to Casey Hayward.
Juju will not be in my starting lineup next week. He will not.
Yeah, because it's on a bye week.
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
We're doing oh shit. We're doing the
That's
now.
kind of new shit. I get it.
Well, follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408.
Sorry there.
Shout out to our sponsor. Thank you. Feel better. Thanks, feel better. All that shit. And thank you to our sponsor, Bud Light, give me money. And we full on at war, baby. Week 7. Stay tuned for the ranks debate, the great debate, and the 2-minute drill coming later this week. You know what?
Huh.
We're gonna have to leave him off on one more.
Hey!